Thanks, David. Well, it seems like a simple question. How is the money you pay in taxes to the city of Amarillo being spent? Simple or not, I learned governments can sometimes charge steep fees for this information. Here's what it will cost you, me, anyone to find out information that is by law public. As an investigator, I do this all the time.
And hit submit.
This public records request is to the city of Amarillo. It's broad. Everything it used your tax money to buy last year. Digital copies of such records are often free from the city. But this list, it'll cost the same as this nice used car, almost $16,000. Is this request expensive everywhere? I sent the same request to similar sized Texas cities. Lubbock, Odessa, and Abilene, plus one large Texas city. Houston, I got records from each. The price? Lubbock, free. Odessa, free. Abilene, free. Houston, free. That's confusing. 4 other cities gave me the information for free. So what's up with the city of Amarillo? I went to City Hall to find out.
In this case, over 26,000 credit card receipts, I guess almost 2,200 purchase orders, and then 150 plus requests for proposals, requests for qualifications.
I showed the city manager what it cost elsewhere. It looks like a transparency issue to me. Can you understand why that would
Sure.
be?
Well, I would recommend sitting down with staff, allowing them to help you refine the request so that you can get what you need.
The city has nothing to hide.
Nope.
Wow.
The cost of the records surprised not only me, but Amarillo civil rights attorney Ryan Brown, who also often files public records requests for his cases.
It's absurd to charge $16,000 almost to figure out what we're paying for.
Cities are allowed to charge for records, but $16,000?
They do that. They hit you with a giant bill, or they immediately go to the Attorney General and claim a bunch of exceptions when they don't want to give you something.
The city investigated. I was told it was a wording issue with my request. Other cities provided me with payments, but I asked Amarillo for purchases. I'm not the only Amarillo journalist quoted high prices for city records.
That's part of the problem. Whenever you go file an open records request, and then you can't even get public information.
Thomas Warren III runs the Amarillo Pioneer, an online publication.
Probably 75% of the requests we filed have either been denied, or we've had to appeal it, or they've sent it to the Attorney General.
He also received a bill for thousands of dollars for public information. Records he eventually found for free from a state agency.
It seems like it's gotten worse over the last year, but I don't know that it's ever been easy.
I called the mayor and city council several times to talk with them about the cost. Frida Powell was the only one to do an interview with me. She says she works to be straightforward with public information.
I want to be transparent about it, because it's your taxpayers' dollars, it's my taxpayer dollars that are at work, and you have a right to know.
I filed a records request for the mayor's and other city council members' public calendar so I could approach them at a public event. The city sent the request to the Attorney General asking for an opinion, saying the information is not public because city appointments are kept on personal calendars.
The whole point of the Public Information Act is to make sure that the government is a servant of the people and not the master of the people. And they've got to be open with taxpayers so that they know where their money's going.
So what did the city buy in 2018? The city recently gave me 4 cheaper options to find out. I can get a digital list of purchases for free, a digital copy of purchase orders for $2,100, paper copies of those same purchase orders for less. Note that the paper copies are cheaper than the digital copy. Or I can get a copy of the check registry for $30. And I did, in fact, get that list of purchases last week, and I'm currently taking a look at it. The Texas legislature is currently working to make public records more accessible. Several bills are now being considered. Representative John Smithy talked with me about what he hopes will happen before the session ends at the end of this month.
These records don't really belong to the state of Texas or to the city of Amarillo or to any entity. They belong to the people.
So I need your help. Please go to our city council members and tell them how you feel about access to public records. Different ways to contact them are listed on our website.